Good morning, Menham family, and welcome back to the vlog here. I hope all you guys are having an awesome start to the day here. As for me, well, it's actually not morning here at this time, it's actually towards the evening, but nonetheless though, I actually wanted to discuss something with you guys a little bit interesting here at the moment. But before we do, I just want to actually admire this view of my girl Ellie here, my children's python, because you guys probably now just noticed that I kind of changed the scenery of her enclosure a little bit. I actually decided to go ahead and move her little vertical branch actually a little further up so she can actually get closer to the heat lamp there so she can bask in. What do you think you're doing, huh? You're not, there's no food yet. It's not feeding day, young lady. Get back in there. No. This girl is just always curious of what's going on every time I open her enclosure, you guys. Like, literally, look at her. She's looking at my hand, wondering what that is. Like, is it a branch or is it food? But nonetheless, though, I don't really think she's interested in biting so much, because obviously she's just looking around figuring out what's going on. So, oh yes, and now you want to say hi to the audience. Yes, you can do that if you want. You're so cute. But nonetheless though, I hope you guys had an awesome start to your day, so I figure let's go ahead and discuss today's topic for you. Some of you guys may or may not know this, but did you know there are actually more than 3,000 snake species found all over the world, and a majority of them are egg layers. But many of you guys may not know this, but there are several different species of snakes worldwide that actually give live birth. So that's what today's vlog topic is going to be on, you guys, is the several snake species that actually give live birth and are actually not true egg layers. So the first snake, obviously, of one of the few ones in the world that actually do give live birth is boas. And boas, everyone knows, boas are live-bearing snakes. Even though there is, I think if I recall, there is one species in particular that actually does lay eggs. I don't remember what the name of it is, but 99% of all the Boidae species worldwide do give live birth though. Obviously because these guys are not Pythonidaes, and one way that you could also tell the gender of a boa is by the spurs by their vent, you guys, because a female's, I believe, is going to be shorter and a male's is going to be larger. So that's obviously one of the reasons, I guess, that would make valid sense. But it's not just boas that also give live birth, you guys. Like I said, there are a few other snake species I want to actually cover and tell you on what they are. Next up, vipers and pit vipers. Many of you probably don't know that a majority of pit vipers and pit vipers all around the world are also live bearers, meaning another term that meaning that they also give live birth. Now, there is a few key exceptions to both vipers and pit vipers. One in particular, the Bushmaster, which is known as the world's largest pit viper, which literally can get like 8-10 foot long. These guys are, these type of pit vipers are one of the very few ones on the planet that actually are egg layers. But about 98% of all vipers and pit vipers give live birth. So it's kind of surprising about it, because when I actually looked online about Bushmasters, it was a little confusing at first, noticing a picture of one laying around a clutch of eggs. Like, it was, because normally I always at first thought all pit vipers were live bearers, you know, but a majority of them are. But there are a few, I guess, in the world that also are egg layers. So very kind of weird, but I mean, all to each their own species, I guess. All of them are different, but regardless though, I think it's just amazing that a majority of them are live bearers, but there's only a few out there that are also egg layers. It's kind of bizarre, right? Next up, Nitrosinas. And Natrosities, I know you guys are probably asking yourselves, what is that? Nitrosities are a small subfamily of colubrid snakes, whether if it's like water snakes, garter snakes, even ribbon snakes here, you guys. Like here in Michigan, we obviously have garter snakes, ribbon snakes, and water snakes. Basically the snakes that are usually known to be found near water sources, so that obviously means that. And yes, garter snakes, ribbon snakes, and water snakes, all three of those species in this subfamily also are live bearers as well. And some of you guys probably knew about that when I had so many of these garter snakes here at my house. You know, whether if it was like Tyson or Lucy, all of those ones here. So, but really, it's not just garter snakes. You guys may not know it was ribbon snakes and water snakes that are live bearers too. But I'm thinking there are a few other colubrids out there somewhere in the world that are also live bearers. I can't exactly think of them at the top of my head. So, but these are like the Nitrosinae species of like a small subfamily of semi-aquatic colubrids. So, but nonetheless though, water snakes I guess they kind of do get a bad rep, obviously because of how like large, heavy bodied they can be, but also they kind of have a bit of an attitude with them. So while garter snakes and ribbon snakes, on the other hand, they're just absolutely the complete opposite. So, but regardless though, it's surprising that there's several colubrids out there in the world that also are live bearers, and not all of them are egg layers. So, but we learn something new every day in the snake world now, don't we? Okay, so this next one is kind of interesting. It never really came into my mind whatsoever, but I figure I'd go ahead and actually share it with you. So apparently there are a few species of elapids on our planet, you guys, that actually also give live birth. Now, this is something I did not know about at all, because I always thought elapids were all egg layers. But I guess there's a very, very few species of elapids that are live bearers. And one of those few, I guess, that I did research on was the ring-necked spitting cobra. And that's kind of surprising, you know, because I never actually thought a true spitting cobra would be a type of egg layer. Well, not egg layer, a live bearer. So that is interesting. So, but again, there only are a few elapids, I guess, out there that are live bearers, but a majority of them are egg layers. So, but I guess that was something new I did not know about, you guys. But hey, we all learn something new every day, like I said, now, don't we? I'm here in a little bit, you guys, in a couple hours. I'm actually going to be going outside actually and helping my friend Kaya actually get some senior pictures done. And we're going to be using my old vlog camera here, my Canon T100, Rebel T100, you guys. I don't really often take photos with this because obviously you guys know that I used to use this as my main vlog camera, even though it's still a really neat camera to use nonetheless. So, but I think it's going to take great pictures, you guys, because the weather's supposed to be very nice outside nonetheless. And hopefully it doesn't rain either, because that's going to kind of take the fun out of taking the senior pictures. So, but hopefully the pictures will turn out nice when we get some great photos actually for her. So, but hopefully, like I said, the weather cooperates, and hopefully we can actually get some really great pictures for her. Well, after waiting several hours for her to come by, and apparently she didn't, so, but I guess we'll go ahead and worry about it another time. So for now, before we end this video, you guys, I'm just gonna go ahead and give Lucy her dinner because she's hiding for some reason in her little cave. So a little bizarre, but she'll still take food either way. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and just give it to her and see if she has any interest in it. But if she doesn't, I'll try and see if I can convince one of the other ones here to see if they want it. Oh yeah, she's got her head poking out now. Oh yeah, here she comes, guys. Come on, sweetie. It's right there. Ooh, ooh. Get it. Ooh, good job. Way to go. She's so smart, you guys. I don't know what it is about her, but there's just something about garter snakes that makes them super intelligent. But it's just absolutely amazing. She immediately knew once I was opening the cage, she knew instantly something was up. So, but you're so good, girl. You know that? I'm glad you know what's different between my... Okay, I actually just forgot something, everybody. So for the vlog topic here, I actually just realized there is one more type, I guess a snake family, I should say, that actually does give live birth, you guys. And I never thought that it was possible, but apparently sea snakes actually do give live birth, and I had no idea they actually did. I thought originally they were egg layers too, but that's just amazing, you guys, that they're actually egg layers. And there's like several different sea snakes, you guys, that you find in the Indian and the Pacific Oceans there, and it's crazy that literally they're actually live bearers. I did not know that, but at the same time though, I guess that does make sense. So, because obviously these are baby snakes that they're trying to give birth, so, and I do think, from what I read about sea snakes, is they do reproduce in the shallows, which it kind of makes a lot of sense too. So, but yeah, I just now learned about that. I did not know that, everybody, so I guess like that's a definite first for me. Alright, boys and girls, that's gonna do it here for today's vlog here. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't actually know that some elapids and sea snakes, actually some of which can actually have live young. I did not know that at all whatsoever. And really the whole world right now, with thousands of different species of snakes all over the world, you guys, new ones are being discovered every year. So it really is fascinating how much life has been discovered here on our world. But, and really though, I think humanity needs to realize that we shouldn't have to like conquer it, you know. I think we should instead just cherish it and actually watch it grow and thrive. I really think that's what we need to do, you guys, because right now these creatures have been on this planet for so long that humanity, I think, really needs to realize that too. So, but regardless though, I'm just gonna go ahead and end this vlog here for the night, everybody. I'll see y'all in the next one.